Table.
I watched the television last night. You know, they split the screen. They showed Harry at his Well Child charity, and they showed Kate and William at the Women's Institute. And incidentally, it was only supposed to be William going. At the last minute, Kate said she wanted to be there. That's because they realised that Harry, if Kate wasn't there, would get the headlines. And you watched Harry. The royal family really needs him. His interactions with people, he's so natural and friendly and warm. And Kate
I think
and William...
he misses this country.
Kate and William...
Hang on, let's take a pause, because we're...
Prince Harry's back in the UK, and honestly, you can feel the tension in the air. 3 years on from the Queen's passing, he's not just paying tribute at Windsor. He's making headlines everywhere he goes. Now, I know royal watchers are always quick to compare, but something about this visit feels different. Harry's been out at the Well Child Awards, sharing genuine moments with children and families, and popping up in Nottingham to talk youth violence. It's the sort of hands-on, warm approach that makes people feel seen, not just photographed. And if you caught Nina Misko on the telly, she didn't mince her words. The royal family needs Harry. He's a natural, friendly, warm, the kind of bloke who draws people in, not just because of the cameras, but because he cares. Meanwhile, William and Kate have been all over the news, but let's be real, is it working? Kate only joined William last minute at a recent engagement, and William wasn't even down on the schedule. Nina reckons it's all about chasing headlines, trying to keep up with Harry's buzz. But here's the twist. She thinks it's backfiring. The comparison doesn't flatter them. In fact, as Nina put it, maybe they should have just stayed home. All this just reminds me, Harry and Meghan returning to royal life? Probably not on the cards. The family's just too fractured, too focused on competition rather than cohesion. So if you're watching all this unfold, don't just follow the headlines. Look at the heart. Because sometimes the real story isn't who shows up, but how they make people feel. William and Kate, who had been notably absent from public duties, suddenly reappeared in the spotlight. Their visit to the Natural History Museum was unannounced, catching royal watchers off guard. The couple smiled for cameras, mingled with staff, and made sure their presence was felt. Was this a coincidence, or a strategic move to shift attention back to themselves as Harry made headlines elsewhere? The timing certainly raised eyebrows. Not stopping there, William and Kate were also seen at the Women's Rugby World Cup. Their enthusiasm was on full display, cheering from the stands and chatting with players. For many, it felt like a sudden burst of royal activity, one that hadn't been seen in months. The question on everyone's mind, are these appearances genuine or just a response to Harry's growing popularity during his UK visit? On the first day, William made an unexpected visit to a local community centre. He engaged with the youth, discussing their challenges and aspirations. The visit was well received, with many praising his genuine interest and approachability. Was this a genuine effort to connect, or a strategic move to counter Harry's popularity? The following day, William was seen at a charity event, where he helped distribute food and supplies to those in need. His presence was a surprise to many, and it sparked conversations about his sudden increase in public appearances. Was this part of a larger plan to regain public favour? Harry's first step upon arriving in the UK was at St George's Windsor Castle to pay tribute to his grandmother. This act of respect and remembrance was something William and Kate had ignored last year. However, they were seen yesterday paying tribute, perhaps in response to Harry's actions. Harry's visit to St George's Windsor Castle was a poignant moment. He spent time in quiet reflection, honouring his grandmother's memory. This gesture was widely appreciated by the public, contrasting sharply with William and Kate's previous absence. The public's reaction to Harry's tribute at St George's Windsor Castle was overwhelmingly positive. Many saw it as a genuine act of respect, unlike William and Kate's recent tribute, which some viewed as a calculated move to regain public favour. Social media buzzed with comparisons as royal watchers debated the sincerity behind each gesture. This divergence in public opinion highlighted the ongoing complexities within the royal family and the ever-watchful eye of the British public. On the third day, William attended a high-profile business summit, where he spoke about the importance of innovation and sustainability. His speech was well received, but it left many wondering if this sudden burst of activity was a calculated effort to overshadow Harry's visit. The timing of these engagements certainly raised questions about the royal family's internal dynamics. While the spotlight on royal engagements often flickers with intrigue, Prince Harry's enduring legacy extends far beyond palace walls. His hands-on approach to charity work has driven meaningful change across the globe. One of his most notable achievements is the founding of Charitable, a charity supporting children affected by HIV in Lesotho and Botswana. Harry's involvement goes well beyond figurehead status. He's spent time on the ground, listening to stories and championing resources for those in need. The Invictus Games, another brainchild of the Duke, stands as a testament to his commitment to wounded servicemen and women. The Games have inspired thousands, offering a platform for recovery, camaraderie, and hope, and have become a global movement in their own right. Harry's advocacy for mental health has also been transformative. Through initiatives like Heads Together, he's helped break down stigma, encouraging open conversations and access to support for those struggling in silence. These efforts, driven by compassion and a desire for tangible impact, have touched countless lives, reminding us that, behind the headlines, Prince Harry's dedication to service remains unwavering. As we delve deeper into the legacy of Prince Harry and Meghan Markle, it's impossible to ignore the global impact of their joint endeavours. Beyond the borders of the United Kingdom, Harry and Meghan's influence has resonated across continents, sparking vital conversations and fostering international solidarity. Their work with mental health initiatives has not only opened dialogue in the UK, but has inspired a ripple effect worldwide. Campaigns like Heads Together, supported by both Harry and Meghan, have seen global counterparts emerge, each echoing the same message: mental health matters, and it's okay to seek help. In the realm of veterans support, the Invictus Games, championed by Harry with Meghan's steadfast encouragement, have become a beacon of hope and resilience. The Games have drawn participants from over 20 countries, each competitor embodying the spirit of determination and recovery. The international camaraderie fostered by these events underscores a universal truth. No matter where one hails from, the journey to healing is a shared human experience. Together, Harry and Meghan's humanitarian efforts extend to some of the world's most vulnerable communities. Their work with Charitable has not only provided critical support in Lesotho and Botswana, but has also brought global attention to the plight of children affected by HIV. By amplifying these stories, Harry and Meghan have bridged cultural divides, fostering empathy and action on a worldwide scale. Their ability to connect with people from diverse backgrounds is perhaps their most enduring legacy. Whether speaking with veterans, children, or global leaders, their genuine compassion and commitment shine through. As we look to the future, their ongoing advocacy continues to inspire, reminding us all that true leadership transcends borders and unites us in our shared humanity. As the world celebrates Harry for his remarkable humanitarian achievements and genuine compassion, the contrast within the royal household becomes ever more apparent. While Harry's journey is marked by courage and authenticity, William remains confined by the rigid expectations of tradition, often appearing distant and unyielding. Decades of duty have left William clinging to formality, overshadowed by Harry's bold advocacy and heartfelt connections that resonate with people worldwide. In moments of solitude, perhaps late at night, as William watches footage of Harry inspiring veterans or embracing children affected by HIV, the difference in their approaches is undeniable. Harry's warmth and sincerity stand in stark contrast to William's reserved demeanour. Harry is not just a brother, but a trailblazer, breaking boundaries, sparking vital conversations, and forging real bonds across the globe. Meanwhile, William's reluctance to adapt and his adherence to outdated customs reveal a leadership style that feels increasingly out of touch. This realization exposes a profound gap between the brothers. William begins to question his own choices, yet struggles to move beyond the comfort of tradition. He reflects on empathy, but his actions rarely match the depth of Harry's genuine outreach. The courage to step beyond tradition is something William has yet to fully embrace. In this moment of reflection, it's clear. Harry's path, though unconventional, is driven by purpose and heart, qualities that William's reserved approach often lacks. As the brothers' journeys continue to diverge, a new dynamic emerges, one where Harry's growth and impact shine, while William's reluctance to change leaves him trailing behind. In the tapestry of royal legacy, it is Harry's evolution and courage that may ultimately define the future, while William's hesitance serves as a cautionary tale.